Hello and welcome to English 911. I very much enjoyed receiving your letters this last week. They always give me lots of food for thought. So now our first letter is from Angela. So our first question, Angela asks, what is the difference between to lay and to lie? So here you have lay. Lay means to place something down. So I have this pen, I lay it on the table. However, to lay, you always have a direct object. For example, I lay the pen, I lay it. You always have a direct object after lay. So here, lay plus direct object, and it means to place something down, okay? Now, to lie means to recline. For example, to lie down on a bed. However, to lie does not have a direct object. So let's just go minus direct object right after it. So I lie myself down on the bed, but I lay the pen down. I hope that's understandable. If not, just write me in and I will try and explain it even more clearly. And now our second question is from Fieda. Okay, and Fieda writes, what is the difference between Ms., Miss, Mrs.? Why do you have so many different names for women in English? Well, Fieda, it's a little difficult, I know, but here we have Miss, and we have Ms., and we have Mrs. Okay, so Miss, this is for a young, unmarried woman, right? So she's not married yet. Ms., this one, well, Ms. is interesting. Ms. means either you don't know if she is a Miss or a Mrs., a married woman, or maybe she doesn't want to tell you. For example, you meet a woman and you say, it's so nice to meet you, Ms., because you're asking, are you Miss, are you Mrs.? And she basically decides, oh, you know, it's not your business. It's none of your business if I'm married or if I'm unmarried. So then you say, oh yes, my name is Ms. Smith or Ms. whatever their last name is. So Ms. basically means either it's not your business or it can also mean divorced. However, that's a very rare usage. So none of your business. We'll just leave it at that. And Mrs. means married, right? You have Mr. and Mrs. So we have married. So Miss, Ms. and Mrs. Ms., remember, it can be either one depending on the situation. So hopefully that was all clear. And now on to our third question from the day, which is from Galina. And our third question from Galina. Galina writes in and says, can I split an infinitive? So first, let's make this question understandable to everyone. What is an infinitive? An infinitive is to plus a verb. For example, to ask. And what Galina is asking is, can I put something in between to and ask? Can I ever put them apart? Now, people all throughout English history, we split infinitives. However, some Latin scholars say, oh, you should never do it. However, just let's use some examples here. Okay, so Pasha just wanted to ask if he could eat in class, okay? To ask, we have them together, no problem. However, let's try some more examples. Can we add something in here? I think we can. So let's say Pasha decided to discreetly ask, which means he decided to very calmly and secretly almost ask. Where else can we put this word? It's best actually to put it right before the verb that it is modifying. So Pasha decided to discreetly ask if he could eat in class. However, when you are splitting infinitives, don't go overboard. Don't split too far away. For example, Pasha decided to discreetly and quietly and without ever mentioning the sandwich that he had hidden in his pocket, ask if he could eat in class. This is too much. So Yes, you can split infinitives. You can put adverbs here before the verb. However, be careful about it and don't use it too much. So thank you for coming today to English 911. I'm always happy to hear from you, and I'm looking forward to hearing even more from you this next week with your letters. See you next time. Goodbye.